Hello guys and welcome back to the Noob Journey for round 6, the Austrian Grand Prix. You join us here at Spielberg for one-shot qualifying, so no short quality, just one-shot qualifying ahead of the Austrian Grand Prix. We are leading the championship at the moment, but it is quite close. So yeah, we'll need a proper result at this Grand Prix to remain in the lead. We're gonna go out on the super softs instead of the ultras. Tried to go for an alternate strategy and see how it plays out. Let's find out. We take about the worst first corner that I've ever seen, so we're probably down in P11 at the moment. But plenty of time, well not plenty of time, it's quite a short track, but there's still time to make up. We'll see as we slow down beautifully for this corner, just a bit of curve and then get on the power upshift as early as possible, open the DRS, and let's see if we can take the following corner. I think it's in, yeah, it's in third. Let's see if we can hit the apex. Meh. I never know what gear to take this corner in. As you can see, I wanted to turn in, but that just wasn't the apex. This is the apex. 5th, 6th, down to 5th, and then sometimes I downshift down to 4th as well. As Corsorelli retired because it is one-shot quali, but he got some oversteer somewhere or went off, I can't remember, so we had to cancel his lap. As we're gonna come across the line, so first final corner, try not to corner cut here, and we're gonna come across the line, and let's see what time we set as Unzi just set fastest lap. It's going to be oof, P7. That's not great, but could be worse. And let's have a look at the qualifying results. So we've got Unzi in first, then Lewis Johnson in second, Factual Impala third, Some Nerd in fourth, Charlie 5th, Jonesy 6th, myself in 7th on the other super softs, Alex Ego in 8th, and then Thinking Gull in 9th, and the rest of the drivers didn't set a time. This was one-shot quali for the Austrian Grand Prix. I'll see you guys at the race. So, race time. So, because we qualified inside the top 10 on a different tyre compound, we can start on the super softs and then go for a stint on the ultras. I'm trying to change my setup, but I don't know anything about setup, so I just left the screen again. Well, here we go, ahead of the start of the Austrian Grand Prix around Spielberg. Round number 6 of the Noob Journey. As we're counting down, as someone hasn't pressed ready up yet. We're just waiting for the 5 red lights. As the camera moves forward, there we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights as Jonesy jumps to the start, and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. It's not a bad start. That's Alex Degu who's side by side at the moment, and he's ahead. Ooh, oh my god, what? Speaking of oh my god, that was Gods Among Us who decided just not to brake for the final corner. Charlie just went through me. Great game, I rate 11 out of 10. Charlie just ghosted through me and it threw me up in the air a little bit, but not a clean start as we're down into P9 at the moment. Charlie and Gods Among Us run wide in that corner, so that's going to promote us up into P7. Oh no, wait, Cause is in the wall. P7 at the moment. If you can get past Gods Among Us, that will be P6. So we just had our starting position at the moment, which is fine. Let's see if we can overtake Gods Among Us. Yes, he's going to run slightly wide and move back across, but we've got the move done and we're P6 at the moment, just behind, oh well, quite some distance behind Alex Degu. I wouldn't expect to be saying that, but we're behind Alex Degu. But we are on an alternate strategy. Let's hope it, works out for us. Take these super softs as far as they can possibly go without losing like lots of time or lots of traction, and then go for a blistering stint on the ultra softs. We got Charlie behind us at the moment, and I think that is God's behind him. So I wouldn't want to beat Charlie at this point. But we're going to brake nicely for this corner, down into firth. Don't get on the curves. There we go. Charlie took it nicely as well. But yeah, not the best No, as I stutter a bit there. Not the best first lap ever. But, you know, the guys ahead of us aren't... Ooh, that's not the best entry to that corner. Charlie's going to attempt to move. No, he's going to slot back behind us. So the guys ahead of us, overrated Llamas there, and Alex Degu, and I think Unzi, and I can't remember who the other driver is. They all... Ooh, as Charlie goes for a move up the inside, we're going to attempt to cut back. And we're side by side now going... to the left-hander. Let's see, it will brake nicely, but oh, we just get collected by Charlie, who unfortunately outbraked himself. So that promotes... Wait, Unzi? Oh, Unzi was behind us. Alright. But back into P6 it is, and really unlucky, but you know, racing incident, nothing Charlie could have done about it. Nothing we could have done more to try and avoid or whatever. We're still both in the race with minor or no damage, so let's just, you know, settle down and keep going. We're at the end of lap 3 now, and I have caught up to Alex Degu, so that means Unzi is quite far ahead. Let's see if we can make a move on Alex Degu as he runs really wide through turn 1. That's a bit of grass. We're side by side, not really what I want to be in F1 2017 with all the glitching and the lag and the weird contact model and everything. We're going to brake a lot earlier for Degu because I kind of expect him to run wide, which he does. And as he gets on the curve, he's not going to have the same traction as I do. Let's see, is he already behind us? No, he's not, so I can't really go defensive yet. So we're going to have to protect our inside. He's going to try and move around the outside and outbrakes himself, and into the gravel he goes. So that's P5 and a yellow flag. We cut forward to lap 5 now, as we're still in 5th place. But we're coming under pressure from Jonesy now, as he makes a really nice move up the inside into turn 1. We're going to stick to the back of Jonesy, as he is on the ultra softs. Like I said, I wasn't that worried because I'm on an alternate strategy and the top 3 is long gone anyway. So we're just going to stick with Jonesy, who's got really good pace, really good and clean driver, and which is more than can be said of me. Just going to stay with him for now. But we tried, didn't really work out. Well, kind of worked out, but it was pit stop times and everything was moving, like positions, and I had no idea where I was, like in the race order. Like, was I affected 3rd or 1st or 7th? I don't know. But it's time for my pit stop, lap 11. I'm gonna come in for a set of ultra softs. Not bothered to change the front wing. It wasn't affecting my race. But yeah, here we go, 7 or 8 laps on the ultra soft tyre. P5 at the moment, just ahead of Coswell FC, and just behind some nerd 42 in that Red Bull. Yeah, and it's lap 17 now. Literally nothing happened. We're still behind. Well, apart from Unzi went off, but I didn't catch it. But like in my recording, but Unzi went off, so that promoted us up into P4. With Jonesy in 5th, as that's not where we want to go, as we're now battling with Alex Degu, who's been lapped once or twice. So not exactly what I was looking for. But we're in P4 at the moment, which is for me just a good enough result, so I'm just going to bring it home into P4. As long as there isn't anything going on like crashes or whatever, P4 seems a certainty. Although Jonesy is closing in a bit, and I've got Alex Degu behind me, who's battling for some reason, as I'm just trying to take it cautiously and try to finish the race without any damage or without doing stupid things right now, as we still got Degu behind us. I mean, you've been lapped once or twice, why are we battling? As I cut that corner, well done Ken, and he's side by side now. Degu, what are you doing?
Fuck off!
We're going to be side by side into turn 1. I have no idea. I can't turn in. He brakes. I can't. Cheers. That allowed Jonesy to catch right back up to us. He's only, I think, two tenths down the road, so that's not ideal. But I guess we'll have to follow Alex Degu at the moment.
Bye. Have a great time.
Or not. DRS, and I think Jonesy was a bit affected there. No, it's still 2 or 3 tenths down the road, as it is the final lap, as Louis Johnson has just won the race. GG to you, man. First win for Louis Johnson in the Ferrari, if I'm not mistaken.
There's only one lap of fuel
but we've got about 3 or 4 corners to go as there's a yellow flag behind us, and Corsa is now in 5th. So Jonesy must have had an incident. I hope it's not with a back marker. But I mean, Corsa is now in 5th, so he's gonna stay really close to us in the standings. So that's gonna be interesting to see. But we're coming to the final corner. We're gonna come across the line. P4, decent result for a track that I'm not particularly good at and I'm not really fond of. I like the track, but I just don't like driving around it in the game. But P4 was the best manageable after the turn 1 carnage that happened. I completely lost connection with the top 3. And also my pace just wasn't there. But Lewis Johnson, his pace was there. First place in that Ferrari. Then my teammate Overrated Llama, well done to you in 2nd. Some Nerd in the Red Bull in 3rd. Myself in 4th. Corsa 5th. Jonesy 6th. Factual Impala in 7th. Then we got Charlie in the other Renault in 8th. Rewinds in 9th. Alex Degu finishes 10th. Thinking Gull 11th. Gods Among Us 12th. And Unzi 13th. I don't think that's the result he was looking for. A bit unlucky, he got caught up with some back markers and other typical F1 2017 game BS. But as far as standings go, I'm still ahead, I'm still in 1st. Well, now by a lot on Unzi, but it's close with Corsa. Due to him not being able to race in the Classics race, which has been released on Tube Master 22's channel. Make sure to watch that. But for now, this has been Papa Ken. Take care and see you next week. Bye bye.